So like I said, I wanted to talk about some shows that I've never discussed before and probably will never discuss again. So, OK KO. My experience with this show is limited, not because I dislike it. Pretty much every time I do watch it, I enjoy it, but it's kind of like Loud House. It's just a good show to watch once in a while, and I never felt the need to keep caught up with it. But it seems to have a pretty decent fan base. Sadly, it didn't mean much as it was cancelled after only 2 years. It's set in the future where a kid named KO wants to become the world's greatest superhero, and to help him are characters like Mr. Gar, Radicals, and Enid. A good premise and a good show, at least from what I've seen. So I figure we should look at an episode, and there's a Halloween episode from season 2. At least I think it's a Halloween episode. It's called Monster Party, and it was on the Halloween special Wikipedia page. But then again, so was the Puppet Master from Avatar. At the very least, this episode is only 11 minutes long, and I need a goddamn break, so this is Monster Party.
Kickflip!
Jesus. So apparently Enid's dad is a werewolf. I didn't know that from any of the episodes I had seen so far. And I guess her mother is a vampire. Okay, this series seemed destined to have a Halloween episode every single year if it lasted long enough. Her dad mentioned some friends waiting outside.
Whom?
Your ghoul school friends!
Ghoul school? What?
You know how I used to be a witch? Well, I went to school for that. As in for ghouls, witches, and monsters alike.
Miss Grimwood's? What?
Enid! Oh, come on, hurry!
Okay, so for those who don't know, these are Sabella, Elsa, Winnie, Phantasma, and Tanis, the daughters of famous monsters like Dracula and Frankenstein's monster. This is not the first time they've been shown on screen, as they are from the 1988 TV film Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School, which I watched a lot as a kid because it always reran on Cartoon Network. And they're here, and Enid is scared that they won't accept her because she's not a witch anymore, and holy shit, I can't believe it's really them. I know those Scooby-Doo movies that only had Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy aren't looked back fondly, but I've always had a soft spot for them. They even brought back the voice actresses for Phantasma, Elsa, and Sabella. The actress for Tanis is retired, and sadly the actress for Winnie passed away shortly before the original movie came out.
Like pretty much a million years.
Oh my god, that sound effect. So nostalgic. So like I said, Enid is nervous about telling them she's not a witch anymore, and I understand. They really seem excited about being back together. But KO seems to be worried she's not telling them the truth. Hey listen you little shit, they have a very scary dads. We get a flashback in animation style similar to Ghoul School. Is that grim?
Absolute best to grow up as spooky as this, Enid!
Yeah, of course.
I can't think of anything cooler! Yeah, everybody loves spooky stuff!
Is this a gay allegory? I mean, she's nervous about telling them who she really is, her true self, and wants to put on a facade to keep them more comfortable. Am I thinking too hard about this?
Hey, do you guys ever wonder what happened to that weird guy with the Great Dane?
They eventually went back to their friends to solve mysteries, and Shaggy and Scooby saved your lives, and you will not disrespect them like that! Also, I love that they don't even acknowledge Scrappy.
You guys know Enid is a ninja!
What is it with things exploding for no reason? KO keeps trying to get Enid to reveal her secret.
Voila! Whoops.
Come on, Enid! You already had this arc!
We can't regress you backwards, the fans will go nuts! They all agree to show how they've improved since they last met, and we get some quick gags that are funny and very fright-tacular. Finally, it's Enid's turn, and she manages to bring a tree to life. Unfortunately, it's closer to the Whomping Willow than the Magic Tree of Nowhere, and it traps Winnie and Tanis.
Ruh-roh.
She can't stop it, instead it just keeps dancing.
They don't look too happy, Enid.
You can stop now!
Is this just Cartoon Network references the show? I mean, I'm not angry, I'm just wanting to know so I can watch more of it. She tells them the truth, expecting them to hate her, but they accept her because they already knew.
See you around later, guys. I don't want to be late for katana practice. Hocus pocus.
It makes sense!
Oh, this is so a gay allegory. Also, bit of a bitch move, girls, making her do all this when you knew she wasn't a witch. So the girls all work together using their powers in a pretty fun but short action scene.
It's so good to be together again.
I think we all learned something very valuable today.
Yes.
Always
Never listen to Rad.
KO.
Also, I forgot to mention that Enid's dad earlier was mentioned that he can't go out during the full moon. Well, he goes out to yell at them for ruining his garden and...
I'm hideous!
Whoa, he's a dilf!
It's okay, baby. I still love you. We'll just wait it out.
Aw, relationship goals right there.
Happy Halloween.
This episode is good, but I'm pretty sure the only reason I'll remember it is because of nostalgia. Don't get me wrong, I like Enid, I like her arc, I like the animation style, and I like KO trying to get her to tell the truth. But the thing I got the most enjoyment out of was the references. Of course, there were the small ones to Billy and Mandy and the Eds, but just to have the Ghoul School girls in there gave me so much joy. And you don't even have to have seen it to watch this episode. The Halloween factor is pretty meh for the most part, but fuck it, I have the Ghoul School girls, and for me that more than makes up for it. So the episode itself I'd give a 7 out of 10, and the Halloween factor a 7.5. It's pretty good, not great, but a nice short little trip down memory lane with some new characters that I enjoyed watching. Well, tomorrow we'll be sticking with 2010's Cartoon Network superhero shows for some show that I feel it's finally time I talk about. Anyway, I've calmed down enough, so let's see if it's still there. Oh, thank God.
Hello.
Oh, jeez! No, you're not. You're all part of my imagination. You're a part of my imagination. Get off! Get off!
You can run, but you can't hide.